We're at Noah's Ark Children's Home in Martha Brae, and we're just heading out now, but we've had the honor of meeting the director here.
Yes.
And some of the staff members and some of the children who are absolutely wonderful.
Amazing. Yes.
They were there playing with our children, and you know, while we were talking to Mr. Fitzroy, but you know, they were already asking us, when are we coming back? And we were like, soon. And you know, they were saying, you're not gonna come back,
but we'll definitely be regular visitors here. We'll be coming back as often as we can.
Yeah.
So we just want to use this opportunity to appeal to you guys. We're going to put all the information on the screen, so wherever you guys can help, would appreciate if you guys donate, because these are children that needs our help and our support. In particular, September, this school year coming, they're in need of uniforms, shoes, and anything, you know, that is needed for school, they're gonna need for September.
Yeah.
So if you guys,
so there are 11 boys here currently.
Yes.
They do take up to
20.
15, and then they have another 5 for overspill.
Yes.
From the other homes.
Yeah.
So,
so wherever you guys are and you can help, you can come down in person if you need to come down, or you can donate by calling the office, or the barcode. You can scan that barcode that we'll put up to go directly to that page to donate, and it would go to an absolute brilliant cause. Because remember, guys, these children, they're ours, and it's our duty to look after them, and they're the next generation. So let us do what we can do, no matter how small it is. It will be appreciated.
Home in in Martha Brae, and we're just here with Mr. Fisher, the director. We're just gonna pick his brain, talk to him a little bit about Fitzroy. I'm sorry, Fitzroy.
So we basically have 11 boys here for now. We have a capacity to hold up to, I normally put it at 15. We have a step over from the hospital, whether the hospital, you know, someone from the court or whatever, we can always facilitate them as well.
I'm keen to know how the children came in. You know, what were the circumstances?
Well, we already talked about their circumstances.
I know, not too much.
I think you know, it's physical abuse, it's abandonment. You know, it's something that family just can't manage. You know, so you have different issues that cause them to be here.
Yeah.
Not any that behavioral problem though. It's not. You know, we're not that home.
Okay.
Because a lot of people believe that we are a home that deal with behavioral problems. But yes, we do have children that have behavioral problems. But it doesn't mean that we take those children with behavioral problems, because it takes a while to get them back to conform, you know, to a place where you can say, okay, now I think it's safe to just kind of leave them be, you know. So even though we have a lot of problem just trying to get ours to that place where they can, you know, understand, respect themselves, respect others, and deal with others with respect as how you want others to deal with you as well.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's to be expected, really.
Yeah, they're children.
They're children, you know, and you don't know what they've been through, how that trauma has affected them. So what kind of age group do they come in at?
Well, right now we take from the age 6 to 12. That's what we take at the moment.
So you don't get like babies and infants?
So babies is normally they go to what we call JRM in Montego Bay. That's where the babies go to.
Is this more than one?
No,
You guys are
it
just
is. So in Jamaica, all the homes they kind of know each other. You'll know different people from different homes, because sometimes children are coming from a different home to come here. So you're gonna have to dialogue with different homes.
right.
What are the circumstances why they need to be transferred, like moved from one to
So
another?
at the moment, CPSFA have like different age children in different homes. That would be more suitable because, of course, you can't have these boys with teenagers.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yes.
Because teenagers are gonna feel like, listen, I need to have my own space, and you're up in my space.
Yeah.
And even though it's a home, it's a children's home, it's a home. So this is your home, just the same. So, just like how you have your children at home and they, hey, this is my room, don't come in my room, stay out of my room.
Yes.
It's the same thing. So you want to make sure that you have children that they won't display too much of that behavior. Even though the children that are 6, 7, 8 are in one dorm. Sometimes even 9 are in one dorm, and then the other ages are in the other dorm.
How is it funded?
We are actually solely funded by, people that donates. It's so our main. It's run by a church called Henry Baptist
Yes.
in McKenna, Georgia, in the U.S.
Okay.
So through those people, funding comes through from various and also from teams that come down, because we have on the other side we have a mission house. Down here is a church actually.
Okay.
So we do have teams that come down from time to time, and you might have an individual that want to, the Lord has pressed on their heart to donate, and
Yes.
they will want to donate to the home. Others might be because we don't really have much church sponsorship. It's more of an individual sponsorship, right? And it's kind of tough on us. So most of the time you find yourself in the red, and you're like, all right, we're just gonna trust God and trust that the next month is gonna take care of itself, and that's what we're doing, living by faith right now.
Right. So if a person's that wants to donate, what means or contact information would they need to be able to
So we do have contact information for them, right? So like for people that want to donate, they go to reachjamaica.com, and right there they will give you the option. They will give you the option to donate and stuff like that.
okay. And if they want to do it in person, say they're on the island, someone.
Yeah, if you're on the island and you wanna donate, you can always come down here, or you can always get our account number, and
Yes.
we can always, we can dialogue as long as you get our contact info.
Yes.
Reach out to myself. We do have an office manager. Her name is Miss Natalie Wilson, and she does a great job. So once you reach out to us, we will definitely have that go into the donation funding.
Exactly.
So aside from monetary donations, is there anything else in particular that children are in need of, or
Hey, they're always in need of, I don't know. My children go through slippers. I don't know about you, but my children go through slippers. I mean, I just went down there at the pile, and I'm like, whose is this?
Yeah.
Because they throw them out. It's just crazy. So all the time we always have to get Crocs for them. We always have to get like slippers for them, shoes for them, stuff like that. Especially school shoes, especially like, we're gonna go to the next new school year. We're always looking for donation
They grow
there.
very fast.
Yes,
So I understand.
yes, we are looking for donation there for them to get like their uniforms to go back to school and stuff like that?
For us, it's something that we've been meaning to do for the longest time. So we've been here like 2.5 years now, and helping children is something very close to our hearts, very, very close. And just helping a child in need is
it's all of our responsibility.
It's our responsibility.
Right.
And
I like that. I like how you say it, because it's not many Jamaicans see it that way. That is our responsibility. It's our children. Because one of the think about it. It takes, God actually used someone from the U.S. to come down to start this home. But we are here as Jamaican, and how many Jamaican children home or Jamaican started children home do you know? Not a lot, right? Because we are always in that mode of saying, I don't have it, I can't do this, I can't do that. And it's not about looking to see what the children need. Oh man, we are having children that are out there and they're mistreated and they're abused, and they just go through a lot. And believe me, sometimes we see children and think that they don't have anything on their mind, they're just children, they don't have anything to worry about. But a lot of times they are so depressed and they're so hungry inside because they're thinking. Their wheels turn a lot.
Yeah.
They turn a lot, especially when they see other children with parents and all that. They're like, all right, so why aren't I with my parents? What happened?
Yeah.
So you do have some of that. For the good thing about our children is that we have family involved in their lives. So every Thursday they will call their families. And whether it's mommy or daddy or auntie or grandma, cousin or sister or whoever, grandma or whoever, they will get to call them. So we try to integrate the family life just the same, even though they are here, because one of our main goals is to have them go back home to their families.
That is amazing. That's
Yes.
amazing. And one of the issues as well with as you on the back of the point where you're saying it's the children and you think there's nothing going on in the mind. In Jamaica in particular, children see things that no child is supposed to see.
Yes.
Yeah, especially like with, for example, let's start with the violence. Yeah, so you come from a community and you see a level of violence which no child is supposed to see. And under normal circumstances, when children experience violence like that, there's a system to support them, take them through counseling, take them through, that all sort of thing. But here, it happens and it's just carry on as normal.
Even though we do have, places that does counseling for the children, when you think about it, let's say you have one counselor for a region, right? Or let's say you have one counselor that is responsible for 4 different regions. And when you think about that region and how many homes that person have, and then how many children that just walk in that they have, it is not easy.
They're stretched.
It is not easy.
So much.
So we are at this point, we are even in need of counselor.
Yeah.
We're in need of counselor. We're in need of, if there's people that are qualified to counsel, we long for them. We really would love for them to volunteer their times as well. And that is a way of giving back to Jamaica. Just the same, giving back to our children. Volunteer that time where our children know the council will help them to understand that, hey, you're important. You are important. You are valuable.
Yes.
Because that is what we want them to realize, that it doesn't matter what the situation is right now, but you are valuable.
You wanna send them off into society as a complete adult, if that makes sense. You don't want to send off more broken adults
people,
into society.
The only thing with that is that we have them from a certain age to a certain age. Again, because of the age ratio, you want to make sure that you don't want to have too much, even though with the small children you do have bullyism, but you want to break that down as much as possible. But because when you have the teenager, like someone that is 15, 16, whatever, here with them, it is a bit harder for them to, only thing they can see at that point is hierarchy. Oh, this person is here, and whenever that person go, I'm gonna take that place, and even recently we have that where I said that doesn't work. What we do here is that we let them know that there is no one in charge of any other one. All right, you are responsible for your brother. But doesn't mean that you're gonna be the one saying, "Hey, you go do this, you go do that."
Right.
The thing that I realize is that children just want to be heard, and they just want to be treated in a certain way. They don't want you to just, belittle them all the time. They want you to, if they come to talk to you, they want you to listen. So yeah, as you can see down there with the boys, listen. One is jumping on the back, and the next one is saying, all right. So the thing is that you have to find the time for all of them. And you have to say, all right then. Even if you need to rotate and say, listen, all right,
Today is your
I'll deal with you. Then you get 20 minutes. You get 20 minutes.
Yes.
You get 20 minutes. I mean, after you're done, you're drained.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you fulfill a need, because it is a need. And I'm just sorry that for me, I learned all these lessons while growing my children. And when they're small, it's like, oh man, what do I do? But as they get older, and you start to learn different things and how to be a parent. One person said, oh, there's not a manual on how you're supposed to treat children.
the Bible.
Actually, there's a manual. There is a manual. This special passage that the Lord said that if anyone should even hurt one of these children, that is the only time the Lord tells someone to go commit suicide. He said it's better to put a millstone over their head and go jump in the sea.
Think about that for a minute.
Yeah. So children is really, really precious to him. I live and I learn, and as a father, I make a lot of mistakes. And that is the thing about learning, right? When you're learning, you don't just get out there and be perfect. You make mistakes. And that is the thing with children. It's all about trying to figure out who they are. Because even they are trying to figure out who they are. So it's an adventure for both of you. That let us figure it out together.
With the guidance of the Lord.
Right. Oh Lord.
So tell me something. How did you end up in this ministry? How did it start for you?
So I've been a missionary for the past 15 years now, and I used to work with an organization called Praying Pelican Missions that send missionaries to Praying Pelican Missions.
Okay.
That send missionaries from the US, sometimes from Canada as well, down to Jamaica, and they will come to children's home. They will work here. And they will work in different areas. They will work with the church. They partner with churches in Jamaica. That's what they do. And the church now would find places for those missionaries to go. Now, most of the time, what those churches find, is things to do in the community and stuff like that. But for Praying Pelican, we still want to go to the orphan, and we still want to go to the widows. So, they go to like the infirmary and the children's home. So that is where I developed that love from, and coming over here now, I actually met someone through Praying Pelican that she's just so in love with this place, and that's how I actually came over here. I've been friends with the past directors for the past 5 years, and they were called to somewhere else. And at first I was coming here just to help them out, to be that support, right?
You thought.
Right. I thought,
God had
right?
different plans for you.
And I remember they said they were coming back from the US and they said, hey, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, oh, okay. What is that? I was just thinking that they were going to say, hey, guess what? We have someone that is going to support you. You can come over, you can help us out, and your support is sure, But instead, they said to me, hey, God is calling us to Greece. I'm like, come on now. I'm just here trying to come help you guys out and you're going to leave me? And in that time, it was evident that God just wanted me to come here and be the director here.
Amazing.
That is a beautiful story. And I think, God places it on your heart, that calling to help children. I know He's placed it on my heart.
Yeah.
Since I was a kid, I always knew that I wanted to help other children. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So what you're doing here is absolutely amazing, and as you said, it takes a community to raise children, and they're our children.
They're our children.
So and whatever that we can do, then we need to do, and it doesn't matter how big or how small it is, but we just all need to come together and support the kids in whichever way that we can. So thank you
so
for
much
taking the time out to
We're praying that God blesses what we're feeling like He's leading us to.
We'll stay in that section, or if a missionary comes over, then that's their quarters, where they have their own room, and their own bathroom and everything. So that's a fairly decent setup. But what we need now is just to keep funds coming so we can maintain this amazing work that's been done here. We need the prayers, but mainly
the works.
We need some works, the works part. Faith and works go hand in hand. So guys, it doesn't matter how small or how large, we'll have all the contact info for you to donate, whether it's in cash or kind.
Amen.